Hello? Alright. So I came across something. This is Cyberpunk 2077, a game on PC known to have shit HDR because of raised black levels. As you can see, that's pitch fucking black. This is HDR. This is HDR. I'm not using Windows Auto HDR. I'm not using Nvidia's bullshit. I'm not using Reshade or anything like that. I just found this out. Okay. So for some context, God dang, is there a way to minimize this? Just found this out because I'm using a color profile. All right. Yeah, just windowed. Get you. Yes, do that. Cyberpunk, go minimize for now. I'm using an sRGB calibrated color profile. These are primarily meant so that you don't have to toggle HDR if games have shit HDR. Like, you can just keep HDR on, and games with poopy HDR will just, like, you'll just leave HDR off in those games, but they'll look like you didn't have HDR on. They'll just use normal SDR. That, at least they'd look like it with these color profiles. That's how I came across the color profile thing for this. I'll actually bring up the app. It's Color Control. It's called Color Control. It's just a thing you would use to make a color profile. I have several profiles. I have the monitor's built-in one. I have a Windows color profile. And I have the exact same color profile, but I made it twice, and I made a test on a Peak 1000 one. Oddly enough, if we go back into Cyberpunk, let's make it larger. Let's say like 1600. You see, that's pitch black in comparison. It's harder to tell on the phone, but you did see before it's still pitch black. If we go here, and if we set it to normal HDR profile, look at that. That is instant. If we go to the Alienware, like, it is instant. It's like instantly raised black levels. Like, holy shit, this color control, like, app is way better than just removing a simple annoyance of like not needing to swap between HDR and SDR for games that don't support and or because Windows is a little shit. Windows is a little shit. Windows is a little fucking shit. Basically, Windows, either you have HDR on or you don't have, or you have it off. SDR content looks like ass with HDR on. These color profiles were made with color control to sRGB correct Windows so that SDR content looked fine. It looked correct, and you didn't have to swap between HDR and non-HDR modes. That's what these are for. So why the hell do they fix, like, the actual HDR issues in Cyberpunk? Who knows? This could work on more games. But, like, this is like a night and day difference. Like, Cyberpunk is known for having raised black levels in its HDR mode, and it's ass. And it's perfect. It's fucking perfect. Who knows? Maybe it's a bit too dark, but you can change the tone map settings in Cyberpunk to fix that. So, like, if the scene's overall a little bit dark, just change that. But this fixes the black levels being raised. This is, like, perfect. Like, this is absolutely perfect. Like, even just the normal scene, like, you can see, like, on the edges, it just gets raised. Like, look at that. It's insane. The difference is insane. And my peak brightness is still being maintained. So it's not lowering my peak brightness either. It's not lowering the brightness of the entire scene. It's just, like, I guess it lowers it slightly because it's getting rid of the raised black levels. It's the brightness uniformity of the display, but like, this is insane. I genuinely thought this was just like, hell, I left this off most of the time because of like, in like the NVIDIA Auto HDR on videos, like the RTX HDR on videos, I just left it on my quote unquote good profile. I think I've been missing out. Because this is just better. It's color control. I watched like a rando video from the display guy. I like this is insane. Color control app. Like if I open it, like I don't want to make another profile, but I do want to try opening it. I haven't opened it in a while. Is it even gonna open? Seems no LG TVs video. Yeah, it's meant for TVs and shit. It is a bit annoying sometimes to make a profile, especially if you accidentally open it. But you would just like, you would go to like color profiles, create HDR profile, and it's either gonna tell me to fuck off or it's gonna do it. But like it basically just sets like the gamma curve to 2.2, and it sRGB balances that, and I think that fixes. Like, that fix Cyberpunk. I don't even know why that would fix Cyberpunk. Because, like... And it balances sRGB regardless whether you have it on native or sRGB. My monitor, from what I can tell, gets the 470 nits peak brightness. At least, like, when I was calibrating using Windows, it's what it got to on True Black 400. But this is insane. This is genuinely insane. Because I haven't seen this online. I've seen the app, and I've seen its use case be for SDR, not having to toggle HDR to make SDR content look good. Like, it was basically advertised to me as a way to get rid of a minor fucking annoyance. Like, I noticed, like, back with Diablo, like, when I first started messing with this, like, it made Diablo a little bit darker, but I was in a very bright scene, so I didn't really notice. I was like, I guess it's a side effect of it, like, in Diablo, because, like, I was running Diablo in HDR like a dum-dum. That game has raised black levels as well. But I was in a bright scene, but it made, like, a small part of it, like, a little darker, and I was like, guess it's a weird thing. I guess I just won't. I don't know what I was thinking. Obviously, it has an effect on like your actual HDR content, which is really cool and neat. I guess I'm going to have to change my Fortnite RTX HDR profile to match this properly, because now Fortnite's going to look a little bit darker than it should with how I have it calibrated in the RTX HDR. God, I know this video is rambly, but I hope someone else sees like this actually, like, who knows what they're talking about, actually sees this and makes a better video about this. Because this is awesome. Like, this is actually awesome. I'm posting this TikTok and stuff. I'm posting it to TikTok, posting it to YouTube. Absolutely awesome.